Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here with another episode of NASCAR Racing 2003 season. We are here at Miami-Dade Homestead Motorsports Complex facility for the final race of the NASCAR season, the Ford 400. Once again, we are doing our worst to first challenge, and Brandon is there in the Napa Chevy on my left. It has been quite a fun year, and I'm glad I was able to find an updated Homestead track. So this is not the track that released in 2000 with the game. This is based on the 2013 version of Homestead, and that's why it's got a little bit higher graphical fidelity than the normal 2003 tracks. But green flag is about to come out for the final time, and we are racing. This track has an updated AI, I guess you could call it a handling line or an aggressive line. They will do things that they don't normally do on other tracks. Compare that to the car set that we have here with very aggressive AI to begin with. I am thinking that this is going to be a pretty intense race from the driver's seat. Just right there, you see Jeffrey Earnhardt sort of door check the 30 there. Brandon is scraping there on the bottom. It looks like the bottom is the way to go. Once the tire pressures come up, the scraping will go away a bit, but the car is still very loose on corner entry if you do not hit it exactly right. Sort of a rolling roadblock in front of us. We're around the 32 of Jeffrey Earnhardt, and it looks like the 46 there is hitting on the wheels of progress. We can't dive bomb them 3 wide, as the car will not stick on the bottom if you just throw it in there. So we have to mind our P's and Q's here, sort of take this a little bit more cautiously than we normally would have to. Oh, look at Brandon there. Like I said, loose on corner entry. He gathers it up, and we are back as we were. And it looks like the 43 there of Eric Almirola is trying to make a charge on me. I'm going to keep an eye on him. I can't go down to the bottom. He has a position, and it looks like Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is going to put us in a bad spot. I could roll out, but I need to keep this momentum going. Good, the 43 rolled out of it, and we can get right back to where we were before that unfortunate pass happened. Scraping both sides there. The 46 looks like it. Michael Annette up into the wall, and almost 4 wide here. Brandon thinks better of it. We will drop back in and choose our line just a little bit better. Homestead, you can run the middle groove, you can run the bottom, or you can run the top, depending. The bad thing about this rolling roadblock situation that we're in is cars are in all lanes, so we can't make really the best out of any situation. We have to get around these cars and get some open racetrack. Looks like they're starting to single. Whoa, as soon as I was going to say that, Paul Menard with the chop and then back up to the high line, but it looks like the cars are starting to single file out in front of us, and then it'll be just a case of catching them and passing them without having to worry too much about being slowed down, at least as aggressively as we were on the start. Little loose there. You can see the wheel kick back to the right. It looks like Trevor Bain up there in the 6, and the 38 of Landon Castle will be made short work of. And let's set our sights on that 44 in front of us. Brian Scott is a bit of a wrecking ball in this particular car set. You can see him squeeze down. Oh, Brian Scott. Wow, I don't know how he saved that, but that looked pretty vicious, I must say. No harm, no foul. We stay green, and let's try and choose our battles a little bit more carefully here. We can see the leader now going into turn 3 and 4. About right there, so we're about a quarter lap behind the main group. Chris Buescher there up the hill. That makes short work for us. If all the cars did that, then we would be sitting pretty. But there goes Ryan Blaney throwing the block down to the bottom, slowing us really both up. This is a very high momentum racetrack. If someone throws a block on you, that can ruin your whole turn. We're starting to slip and slide just a little bit there. Chris Buescher takes a look. Let's see if we can drive in a little bit further than no. Whoa, really loose there on that entry. The first 10% of the turn is the most treacherous. After that, you can pretty much hammer down and just go on through, but you really have to watch your entry to get the best possible outcome. All right, we'll make real short work of Ryan Blaney here. Clear him off the turn. It looks like another roadblock situation. Casey Kane, Casey Mears, the Casey and Casey show. All right, we'll see if we can get around the 13. Looks like he is giving us the bottom. Much appreciated there, Mr. Mears. Oh, and Casey Kane, look at that, throwing blocks. There was no need for Kane to throw that block. That just shows you how aggressive the AI is on this particular racetrack. Hopefully he doesn't throw the block on us. He'll run his high line and we can sniff a tad of a draft. No, Brandon is following Danica and now making the pass. Oh, a little loose there for Brandon and actually a little tight for me. The car didn't want to set. Maybe I clipped the apron there and upset the balance of the car. But we are clear of Casey Kane. Next up is Danica Patrick on the docket and then the number 7 there. Very high speed, very high momentum, and the laps are starting to tick by. We're definitely faster than this Pat. It's just a question of how much time have we lost to lap traffic, and right there you can see Danica Patrick sort of move to the left, and I had to sort of roll out. But we are clear of her. Let's set our sights on the 7, and Brandon is working around the 42. Kyle Larson, who likes to run that high line anyway, and he's certainly up there riding high. 7's trying to pinch us down a bit. The car's a little loose there. I had to put in a little more wheel than I usually do, and the car responds by sliding. I have to make sure I have a good corner entry here and not drift up into the 7. He's really holding me back, and now he's side by side. You don't want to give up this position. Probably the hardest fought 30th place I've ever had to go for. Back off. All right, we're going to clear him. That means we can get that good drive off the turn and set our sights on Kyle Larson. It looks like AJ Allmendinger up there, 47. And then the cars in front of them are starting to really space out, so I think we can really start to put down some good laps and really start to make a charge. You can see here how much ground I'm gaining on Kyle Larson. There's top 20. If he decides to run that high line anymore, we will be making short work of him. Although he's trying to go around the 47 there, but we have filled that spot. And now it's just AJ Allmendinger and Clint Boyer in the 5-hour energy car. The last race in the 15 for Clint Boyer. Interesting to see what he is going to do in the 14 next year. But he's got a few more laps to go this year. Oh, the 47. Oh, AJ's trying to hang tight up there, but cannot make it stick. And speaking of the 14, there is Tony Stewart on the outside of Brandon there. And the leader, I believe we're catching the leader. If not, we're sort of maintaining. So now that we get into this open air and this clear traffic, we should start gaining. At least I hope so. Caution wouldn't be bad if it happens pretty quickly. That way we can corral everyone back up and get single file. But right now, Kurt Busch is trying to pass Tony. Let's see if we can use that to our advantage. Kurt already has that bottom line open, so Tony should run the middle to high groove, and there goes Tony. We will take him on the bottom and clear him off the turn. The Stewart-Haas cars, I'm splitting right in the middle, and there's Martin Truex Jr. and the Biff. Hanging tough right up there in about 10th to 12th place. I kind of like this middle line. Oh, Kyle. What is up with Kyle? Up in front of Greg Biffle, Kyle almost looked like he slid up into the wall, but Kyle can save those 9 times out of 10, so we still stay green. This has definitely the look of a flag-to-flag, green-to-checker race to it. As long as we ourselves are not the caution, we have 10 laps to go. So now the pressure is starting to set in. The leader's there in the middle of the backstretch, and I know we're faster, but not that much faster. The leaders are going to have to start fighting amongst themselves. I think if I want a chance of taking this, Brandon is that fourth car in front of me, past Austin Dillon and working on Brad Keselowski there, so he might have a shot at it. It all depends on how traffic goes, and it looks like Jimmy Johnson's being pressured there. So if that car in second place, I believe that to be Denny Hamlin, can run him side by side and get us all sort of pulled back together, that would be extremely beneficial. And there they go. The leaders are now side by side. The longer they stay there, the better chance I have. And Brandon is picking them up and laying them down. He's around Kevin Harvick up there that we see up by the wall. I don't know if I can make my way up there. I will certainly try. I like this single file though, and really no pressure from behind, so I can change my entry up without worry of being dive bombed. All right, we're really starting to catch Kyle now. He's going to run that middle line. Let's take the bottom. As soon as we get a fender around him, we can sort of diamond the corner off and clear it. That was a good pass. I don't think I lost too awful much time there. Let's work on Austin Dillon. The leaders, I mean, are right there. Denny Hamlin is the new leader of this race. Jimmy Johnson kicked back to fifth. And Carl Edwards there running in second. So Joe Gibbs with another strong showing. Let's go for Austin Dillon here. Looks like Harvick is going side by side. This may be a quick 5-car group that I can pass, which will put me in the top 5, I believe. And laps are not waiting for anyone. We have to make this work. Brad looks to be going into junior. Oh, and Dillon is hanging right there on that right rear fender. Let's clear him out. Oh, Dillon in the fence. Austin Dillon into the wall and dropping back quick. So no pressure from behind again. Now it's just a matter of working through here. Carl Edwards has taken the point. If those leaders keep jostling like this, that'll work extremely well. 5 laps to go. That's half of our 10 laps, and I'm feeling much better about this. The leaders are not agreeing to stay in line, which will help our chances tremendously. I didn't clear Newman off the corner, so I lost a little bit of speed there. Let's see if Dale Jr. will work with us, and unfortunately, Matt Kenseth is on his high line. Brandon's going under the 48 of Jimmy Johnson, and I'm looking 3 wide here. Okay, Kenseth, that actually helped me out a ton. Junior didn't get a good bite off the corner, so Kenseth was able to clear and actually pull under Kevin Harvick for the pass. So we might get a poofer here. On your horse, Kenseth, let's go. Trying to give Kenseth a shove so he can clear Harvick. The faster he can clear Harvick and get up to the wall, the faster I can pass Matt Kenseth. So it's co-opetition at its finest. We cleared him less than 5 laps to go now, probably 4 or 3. I lost count, but I am going hard no matter what lap it is. I can taste the lead, and Brandon's right there in second, right behind Carl Edwards. And if he could be a buddy old pal, he could run side by side with Edwards for a bit and let me get caught up, but that is not the name of the game. This is Homestead, and it's essentially winner take all, assuming we were in the chase, which I'm sure we would have been. No worries there. All right, so under Kenseth, we can work under Denny Hamlin, and we've got all these cars under a blanket. With one good turn, we can pass half of them and put another set down. Depends on what Jimmy Johnson does here. If he goes to the bottom around, he's trying to go to the bottom around Logano, but we will take that spot. All right, let's work on Logano. White flag is in the air. Maybe we can get second out of this because Brandon now has clean air. He can take whatever line he wants. No traffic, so the chance of me catching him has gone down tremendously. So Carl Edwards is going to be our last target of the season. One good corner left. Let's see what happens. Can we get a good bite here? We'll hold the bottom. We've got a fender. Let's run it side by side as hard as we can. Brandon will take the checkered flag. I will come in second for the last race of the season. Okay, I saved it. All right, that could have been a catastrophe. That would suck to wreck your last car. Whoa, Logano! Logano takes out Brandon on the cool-down lap. What is up with that? Oh, it's a big one. Okay, I'm going to the bottom. Ow! Who hit me? Tony Stewart pushing me sideways. Oh, I'm on the brake. Let's get going back. Oh, in the mirror, Brandon over and over. Brandon is upside down as he hits my rear deck lid. Let's get to pit road before this turns crazy. I mean, what would NASCAR do in this situation? It's not like it was a play track. No, let's just get down to pit road. All right, here's our pit. Oh, McMurray. McMurray's there. Okay, hi guys. How are you? Well, that was certainly exciting. We came down and we spun into our pits backwards. Let's look at myself and watch this last lap this finish unfold. So I'm just driving along. I'm driving along. Screw it. Let's watch that last lap. That'd be a little bit more exciting. There we are under Logano, and there's Carl Edwards right there. At this point, it looks a lot further away on TV than it does in real life. I mean, it just looked like I could reach out and touch him. But that view right there showed, you know, Brandon had a pretty good distance on us. But there was the bite. The car just turned and pivoted, and off I went. So second place for us in the last race. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're one of my dedicated subscribers who have watched this series week after week, I thank you. And if you just started tuning in, thanks so much. But that is going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next season for more NASCAR Racing 2003. Take care.